Okay, and welcome back to the tutorial series I'm doing. Anyway, so we're doing animations, and for the animations, we're going to be using an animation player. So this is actually going to be quite a simple one. Time-consuming, but simple. So, we want to create a new animation. We're going to name this walk_down. And then we're done. And this is where we will create our downwards walk animation. So Godot has an actually really powerful animation tool. This animation tool is capable of doing a huge variety of things, including movement, as I mentioned before. As this comment suggested, we could use this to make a grid-based system. I, however, aren't particularly comfortable with this, so we're going to keep using the current grid-based system because I understand it better, basically. It's my code. Okay then. So, animation players in Godot. The way they work is you can tag an element, add it to the animation player, and then modify it over time. So for our player animation, our walk down animation, we're going to be using the frame for the animation. So we're creating a new track for the frame property, and then we basically we modify the frames to the animation we want. Make sure that it's on discrete animation as opposed to continuous, otherwise it will be moving along your sprite sheet. And you don't want that, discrete. So let's take a look at the sheet, shall we? So the way the animation is going to work is we're going to be going first sprite, second sprite, first sprite, third sprite. I think. Well, actually, no, we're going to skip out on the first sprite. We're going to go straight to second sprite, first sprite, third sprite. So let's do that. And we're going to do that with... Is this on the second sprite? So it starts off with 7 with the animation player. And then we move to... So we want to show less of that. We're going to reduce that from 1 second to 0.25 seconds, I think. This is going to take a bit of tinkering. So second sprite, first sprite, and then third sprite. Okay, we're actually going to set this to 0.3, I think, and then we're going to have it go back to the first sprite. So for now, let's just implement this, and then I'll skip them for the rest because you should understand how to do that. Okay, first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to be getting the sprite variable of or node of our player. So we'll be doing that by using the get node or child even, and we'll be getting the get node. So we just want to get the node for sprite. We'll be doing this so we can set the sprite basically, and we'll also be wanting the animation player. Using standard naming convention, lowercase a, capital P. So animation player equals get node animation player. Simple as that. Then we want to dot set from 1. So what we want to do here is have the player be looking in the direction that they're moving in. Now we could just do this, but if the player wants to look up and there is a collision above it, then it will be able to look up. So we're going to have to create an extra indent here. So if result is empty, so if there is a collision there, then do the rest of the code. But even if there is no collision, we still want to set our sprite to be the next sprite up. Okay? So next up, we just want to go animation player dot play, and we'll want to do this walk up. Now I haven't defined this, but yeah, I'll do that off camera. All you're going to want to do is do the same thing that we just did, but with the up position. So just complete this for the rest of the things. Okay then, so we find all our animations. Like I said, we go second sprite, first sprite, third sprite, first sprite. Okay. So as you can see, I fixed it now. Yeah, the player will look at the sign, even if it can't move in the sign, and all the sprites are animated. Simple as that. We're done. So because it was such a quote unquote quick, because I'm an idiot and had to constantly keep changing these to try and get the right numbers, because I can't count like a computer from 0. I also counted as if there was six sprites on each line instead of just the 3. Maybe I'm a bit tired. Anyway, so I want to show you what I've been doing for Ludum Dare. So this is what I've been doing. It's got bad sprites, and what it is a grave digging game where you send guys out to dig graves and bury people in them. This is only halfway through Ludum Dare, so hopefully I can add more stuff to it than just this. But yeah, maybe I'll teach a management style game at some point in the future. Other than that, I think that's it for now. I'll see you next time.